Welcome back, everybody. Here's what happened, the balance update here. Let's see what it has to say. It's actually from them themselves. This has been clicking that link. You can see janky OBS for a second, but here we go. Welcome back. We'll be resuming our OTA patch, OTA off cadence after this week, assuming future patches continue to land as scheduled. We're largely happy with the metagame at the moment, so today's changes to aim to weaken one threat in particular while disrupting a handful of buffs to more fringe cards. Red Hulk, not shocking, is getting nerfed. That is crazy though. This is like a Hulk level nerf. This was a quick nerf to him. I mean a Blob level nerf. I don't even know if Blob went this long though. But yeah, 6'11 down to a 6'9. When your opponent ends the turn with unspent energy +4. Red Hulk has been the best 6 cost in the game since release. Yeah, I could have told him that. And even, although you do never know, and even created upticks in a handful of other options that effectively countered one big play, like Leader and Spectrum. Elements of the strength and its counters were intentional given. Shouldn't this be intentionally given? The counters were intentional. No, I guess they just stop. Given the mechanic revealing Red Hulk to your opponent was a novel bit of mechanical space we rarely explore. We expected that to mean that Red Hulk's cube gain rate would be much lower than compared to similarly winning cards, due to it being very difficult to get the final double. So part of the card's baseline strength was compensation for that downside. However, Red Hulk's cube gain rate has also been quite strong. Yeah, because you're seeing the lower end people that don't retreat. Only the high end people retreat that I've seen, and I am high end, I'm almost 7,000 collection, leading to today's nerf to level the playing field. In fact, some of us have wondered how many 8 cube games Red Hulk was stealing by tricking opponents into countering the big guy only to lose the combination of smaller cards. Yeah, like, he can be absolutely insane cheat. That's why I wasn't totally sure about him, but you can also just put armor to protect him or something. This I wondered if they weren't going to up him too. He seemed weak. US Agent, 2-3 ongoing, 4, 5, and 6 cost cards have -3. New ongoing, 4 and 5, 6 cost cards have -4 power. This is a rapid buff to this guy. This is one of the quickest buffs. On the flip side, US Agent released a bit on the weak side. The change to Zaba reducing the number of 4 cost cards to play with the resurgence of Angel-based swarm decks probably reduce the potential impact of US Agent. However, the data doesn't indicate that this card is too far off the mark, so we're just improving the effect a little. And yeah, I'm just going to try to quickly get through here because I have other stuff to do today, and Samurai Jack game particularly, before it's removed from the store. But yeah, this is why I'm doing it today though. This is Mutant. There actually is, well, they're moving Mantis back to a 1 cost? Whoa, this is awesome! Yeah, this is the exact deck I was using. I had Jean Grey and Mantis in it, and the other Guardians. This is super cool, so... ongoing, players must play their first card here each turn, if possible. Change 3-3 to 3-4, so they buffed Jean Grey. Heck yeah. Oh, before Mother's Day, too. Wow. No, this isn't just because we're all loving Xmen 97, although that's definitely true. Jean has stood on the edge of a balance knife for some time now. Yeah, she's almost never played. I'm like the only person who will play her that I've seen recently. This year I've only seen a handful of people literally play her, besides me, with an effect that can be frustratingly strong. However, with the metagame seeing a major uptick in big combos like Annihilus and Hela, along with the Angela-based decks easily evading the effect's downsides, now seems like a good time to explore pushing a bit more power into one of the strongest Xmen. Jean's ongoing can uniquely hurt specific opponents alongside tech cards like Cosmo and Echo, offering players who enjoy a more controlling strategy a new way to play. Very nice. Stature, yeah, Stature's almost never freaking played. Oh yeah, wait, I have Red Hulk. I can confirm Red Hulk's change, which I normally do this. suppose he's quick to type it. Red Hulk. Yep, he's 6'9" now. So he has She-Hulk's strength now if he doesn't buff up ever. Which is very unlikely. I don't have that one to show. I can show Jean Grey and Mantis. Yeah, Mantis is a 1 now. Yeah. Yondu can actually leave the deck now. And probably bring Beast back. Honestly. Beast or Shadow King was the other one here. I actually didn't remember after that video. Probably Beast is more helpful then, because I'm curious if you can do any chain with Hope Summers. Especially if Asilium goes down. Because otherwise, yeah, Shadow King could debuff your Jean Grey play, which would not be great. Anyway, I'm sure there's other stuff. I'm just going to do that for now. But yeah, those 2 cards were confirmed. Yeah. Cool. That helps the deck. I like that. Both of those are great changes. Yeah, it's just 3-4 now. Great change. Just like a little baby girl. Very nice. Equality. Love to see it. Oh, Stature. Stature's in none of my decks. I've played Stature just a few times. Stature's very hard to actually pull off. 5'6" to 5'7". I think she was maybe nerfed at some point. Let's see what they say about her. Similarly, Stature has proven that one more power is within reach. This has been an unusual card to monitor, as every now and then we'll see Stature temporarily vault into our top 10 on internal metrics, but never make a prolonged stay. After seeing the cycle often enough, we chalked it up to the clinical presence of Mobius and Mobius in various decks, with Pixie decks that always play Mobius performing well lately. Oh, that's interesting. It's fair game to give Stature a small buff in compensation for that vulnerability. So using a discard Pixie deck, that's very interesting. Mantis, this is probably pretty obvious why they changed this, because they were wondering this as was when they did her change. Already showed off what her ability was. Additionally, we were quite conservative on the previous function change to Mantis, going with the 2-2 out of concern for the card being annoying against enemy Venoms and the like. Since those fears are proved unfounded, we're restoring Mantis to 1-2. So that means Mantis could theoretically, if your opponent played any cards this turn, copy one of them into your hand. Mantis could get a free death, couldn't she, theoretically? Or get their super powerful null if you play her later in game? I think she could. Jane Foster. And the White Queen has a similar power to Mantis. Jane Foster, on reveal, draw all cards that cost 0 from your deck. Change 5-8 to 5-9. Whoa! They buffed her. I have a deck with her in it, but let's just do this. It's quicker. Yeah, they did indeed buff her. Yep. Last but not least, the Mighty Thor. It's no secret that we think the Asgard-themed deck built around finding and slamming various hammers is a lot of fun, and players seem to agree. Yeah, I really like using her in shocking amounts of deck. I think she's in my Silver Surfer deck as well. She's in a few. It's an archetype that flirts with a competitive play fairly often as this is being written. Beta Ray Bill is on the rise, but struggles to maintain such performance. In fact, we're chalking part of that up to the new Sandman punishing turn 5 Jane especially well. Oh, because he's preventing her to playing the free cards the next turn. Or you could only play a free card. I'm Sandman. Dude, Sandman is awesome. He actually did something. Let's shout him out. Special shout out. Because I have this cool Sandman that I almost played but haven't yet. 5-7 on reveal. Players can only play one card next turn. He does. He just counters that. That's so cool. He's finally getting a use after all these years. He actually got a shout out for helping mess up a combo. Adding a bit of power for those games. Also, he would frick up the Surfer deck too. Don't know if it'd be enough to win though. But it could be if you have really good cards with them. Adding a bit of power for those games where you have to prove your worth. And the hard way makes sense. That's all for this week. Until next time, happy snapping, and may your tale eternally be retold. You can like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check the description at the very bottom. I will have this patch notes in it if you want to check it out. And see you next time. Later. I did it for my daughter. Stay marvelous, stay mutant strong. Yeah, some mutant buffs and some guardian buffs. Heck yeah. Later. Oh yeah, I just recently got tracks too, so yeah. Mantis is the only one that I need the custom art of, but I freaking adored this art, so no big deal. See you next time. Later.